What's going on, everybody?
Corn.
Brandon, what's going on, man? Hunter, I forgot to text you, man. Brandon, I have it, man. If you'll give me a minute, though, I'll look at it, man. Let me look right now, Brandon. Yeah, it's behind, Brandon. What I'm gonna do with yours is actually start all the way over. So, can anyone tell me one of the main reasons why credit repair companies get away with scamming people or ripping them off? And the reason you can actually consider it scamming and ripping them off, because I would love to hear everybody's feedback on that. Mr. Marco, glad you made it back, man. Brandon Hunter, great answers. So, a lot of these companies are doing once they get your information. Um, well, obviously, we all know some of them aren't doing anything. They're just collecting your money because you don't know if they're sending anything or not. You don't see the letters. You don't see the proof that they're working. Some of them will, however, do one or two rounds, but then after that, they're just collecting a paycheck from you, basically. I mean, unless I've missed something, they don't have to show you anything. And as long as they have proof that they've sent a letter, they're good. But yeah, Brandon, the payment in full one is the main reason um, that the CFPB said we can't take one-time payments is because people paying thousands and thousands of dollars to people like, who the two people are I'm talking about. I don't want to even mention their name on my channel. Ripping people off and not doing any work. See, it's easy for them to do this. Another reason why it's easy for them to do this is you think about it like this. And hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. So with credit repair, it's 50-50. That's your chances of things getting removed. Will some stuff come off? Yeah. Will some stuff, take time? Yes. Will some stuff just not budge? Yes. So they have that to their advantage. And what I mean by that is once you're not getting any results, which obviously you're not because they're not sending letters past round one, all they got to do is say, well, sometimes it comes off and sometimes it don't. So they're saving a ton of money by not even doing any work. Again, they're just collecting a paycheck from you. They should have to show more. I agree, Hunter. But their thing with that is they don't want to send you their work and let you see their work and you steal it and start your own thing. Well, Hunter, another way is by sending certified mail. But again, the whole point behind that for most people is send it certified. That way you know what day the Bureau's received it. If they're not done in 30 days, you take them to small claims court and you sue them. But because of COVID, you can't even take them to small claims court. They're not taking any cases right now. Ian, goodwill letters work sometimes for late payments. Another thing you can do for late payments is just get on your computer or your phone and Google the CEO of the company, get his email address, and send him an email. Make it look good. Make a, even if you have to make an excuse as to what happened, make it look good. You'll be surprised. They will remove it a lot of times. I don't need it, Brandon. I mean, you can if you want to email it to me, you can, but I don't need it myself. Looks like we got some more spam people in here. Ain't that what that is, Hunter? Correct me if I'm wrong. Why the CEO? Because that's what works, is what I'm told. Me and plenty of other credit repair companies, we talk. And the best way seems to be to, Google the CEO of the company, send him an email, obviously make it sound really good, explain to them what happened. If you've had the card a long time and it's the only missed payment, point that out. Say, I've had this card for 5 years. I've only missed one payment. I was going through a rough time. I lost my job. My hours got cut because of COVID. It won't happen again. Just make it sound really good. You'd be surprised at the amount of people that get late payments removed just by doing that and sending that email. Saban, thank you for that. Hunter, I have not heard from him. And I don't think he said anything in the group chat lately, which I'm trying to find the group chat. It's been a while since anybody said a whole lot. Yeah, I don't see Stanley stuff in here for a while. Well, actually, Tuesday, I think he chimed in the group chat. Jim the Credit Guy's got another video. He just made a video, Hunter, today. Yes, Ian. I can't. I'm not going to promise you that it's going to work anyways. But if the Goodwill letter doesn't work, send that email. I mean, you can also call them too, but that's not very effective. It has worked before, but it's not um, really, really effective. But yeah, getting back to the other credit repair companies, um, and them, scamming people, ripping them off, however you want to put it. They take your money and then do nothing. Some of them will, send one or two round of letters, but then beyond that, they're not sending anything. Um, and if you do make something of it, they're just going to create some letters for you for whatever. I mean, if in February you decide to do something, all they got to do is type letters up and say, "Hey, I sent letters." I mean, there's no way to prove that they didn't send the letters. Anybody got any questions for me? Savon, it depends on who's working on it. I've got um, my assistant, and then I've also got my mentor. So, depending on who done it, everybody does it differently. I miss stuff on that end a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but if you do get that, more than likely it was my mentor because he doesn't miss anything. I'll go ahead and tell you, he misses nothing. Jr., how you doing, man? No, and Savon, it was probably a number that's generated through the CRM. Let me look and see if I can if it'll show me which number's on there. I know it'll be a weird number. That is not what I was trying to do. Like a 727 number. Does that sound right? I'm glad you're doing good, Jr. Yeah, 727 is from the CRM. I'm looking at it now. It's 727 4551. It's just generated through the CRM. That's the number tied to it. Dennis, how you doing? Yeah, that's what it is, Savon. Oh no, like I said, Savon, in the CRM, it's a month behind, and that's what he sees. So that's what he goes by. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that, Savon. As far as I'm aware of, that has to do with your SAN filter on your email, or at least that's what they tell me anyway. Definitely not an expert. Dexter, how you doing? It's funny you say that because I'm probably about to get off of here. I got so much I got to do, y'all. Ian, they're not medical debt's not necessarily going to remove it for payment either. Normally, you tell them you want a paper deletion, meaning that they send you a letter stating that if you pay the debt, they will remove it from your report. Credit card companies will do it too, but sometimes they won't do it. But if they don't do it, then definitely don't pay them if they're not going to remove it, because it's not going to help your score having a paid debt off versus an unpaid debt. It's still a negative remark that's on your credit report. Dexter, I got you, man. Buddha Baker, how you doing? All right, y'all. Again, for those of you that are just now getting on here, the reason it's so easy for these companies to scam you and rip you off is because they understand how credit repair works. They know that some of these items are going to fall right off. Some of these items are not going to fall right off. A lot of them, they're not even doing anything because they don't have to prove to you they're doing anything. Some of them will send one or two rounds, but beyond that, they're just collecting a paycheck from you. They're not sending anything. They're not doing any work. They're just taking your money and enjoying it, doing whatever they want to with it. Because again, they have nothing to prove. They're just working on your behalf. Working on your credit on your behalf, and they don't have to show you anything. But I'm going to hop off of here, y'all. I got a lot to do. If anybody needs me, call, text, or email me. I will put that information in the chat real quick before I hop off. Also, if you would like to sign up, you can do that through my website, everythingcreditllc.com. If you are interested in doing credit repair for yourself or for others, I have a factual dispute kit that's for sale on my website, as well as a hard inquiry removal kit. Dexter, great question. So what makes it faster is it's a combination of Metro 2 and Factual together. So most people do either Factual or Metro. This combines the two, and trust me when I say it works amazing, or I wouldn't offer, the money back guarantee, the 90 days money back guarantee. It is an additional $125 a month. And if nothing's off in 90 days, you get the 125 times 3 back. I will refund you your money the same way you paid. So if you paid with a card, which hopefully everybody's paying with a card now, because I'm trying to do away with monthly payments through Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. But it is letters. Everything will always be letters. There's no, I don't know if y'all keep up with the scammer, but the digital deletions, you can dispute stuff online, yes, but it doesn't work the way he wants everybody to think that it works. The average, well, that's a tough one there. I'd probably have to sit down and write them all down. That's the thing. Sometimes all this stuff comes off and the credit score only goes up a few points just because other factors. Like I tell everybody, all your stuff was removed, but your score went down, and they want to know why. And it's because negative accounts hold age just like positive accounts. So sometimes the score goes way up, and sometimes it stays the same, and sometimes it even goes down. The biggest thing is getting the negative items removed so you can start building credit, which you need to be trying to build credit while you're doing credit repair too. Just don't go wild and run, your credit 100 times. And then once everything's removed, if you still, don't have the score you need, as long as there's no negative items on there, then it's time to start adding trade lines so you can add age to your credit report. But if you want a better answer than that, Thomas, most of the people that, were in the 90-day deal, their score went up well over 100 points. But I say that to say this, a lot of those people, their scores was in the 400s and 500s. So the lower your score, obviously, the more it can go up. Dexter, I don't exactly understand what you're asking. Are you asking if you have a collection and a derogatory that's the same collection company? Yeah, once it's removed, it's removed. It can still pop back up if that's what you're asking. It could be a soft deletion, or they could sell it to another collection agency. Because a lot of times what happens is, so let's say you go delinquent with Discover. Eventually, Discover is going to say, hey, they're not going to pay. They're going to write it off, sell it to a collection agency. After so long of not paying that collection agency, excuse me, they're just going to realize the same thing. Hey, he's not going to pay. They'll sell it to another debt collector, and then that new name will pop up. Yes, it can be removed, Dexter, definitely. Um, Especially medical. Can you remove an auto loan that is joint ownership and that is still open? Yes, anything can be removed, whether it's open, closed, active, inactive. It doesn't matter. It can be removed. Dennis, yes, you can. Or should I say, you may want to check your state. It may be different state, by state. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I know you can where I live. I would assume you probably can anywhere, Dennis, but you can look it up through your state, and it'll let you know the details to that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off of here so I can get this stuff done. So hopefully I can get in bed at a decent time. If anybody needs me, again, my number and email address is in the chat, along with my website. If you are interested in signing up, you can do it from the website. If you rather call me first, text me first, email me first, that's fine as well. That's fine as well. Yeah, Dennis, anytime. Dexter, yes, it is a factual dispute kit. It is on the website. You can actually purchase it. What will happen is you'll click on the buy now button, put some personal information in, your card number. It'll send me an email stating that you purchased it, and then I will email you a copy of the factual dispute kit. And I tell you what, if you purchase that, I'll throw in the hard inquiry removal kit for free, which is also for sale on the website. Just once you purchase it, I'll see your name and your email, and I'll send you both of them if you're interested. And I've actually got some extra letters as well for collection agencies. If you want to go that route, I never send to the collection agencies, only the credit bureaus. But if you need any help with that, Dexter, just let me know. A lot of people that purchase it, they don't really know what they're doing or where to start. I have no problem, setting up a phone call with you and going over exactly, what you have to do to make that factual kit work. Ian, you're welcome, man. And when you go to my website, Dexter, and anybody else, don't type in www dot. All you type in is everythingcreditllc.com. I got you, Dexter. Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. But I'm here. I am pretty busy, but if I can help you anyway, let me know. Um, that's all I got for tonight. I will definitely go live tomorrow at some point. I'll try my best to go twice. Everybody seems to like when I go twice. Maybe I'll do another quick 10-minute one, which earlier I think it turned into like 40 minutes. And then later on at night, I'll do another live. So I hope to see y'all tomorrow night, and y'all have a great night. Dexter, you're welcome, man.